Hallo Leute, iCrimax hier, was geht ab, Paulberger? Wir werden heute gemeinsam auf Most Satisfying Videos of Workers Doing Their Job Perfectly Part 5 reagieren. Also auf Satisfying Videos bei der Arbeit, Leute. Lasst mal ein Like und ein Abo da und let's go
While some
mit dem
people
Video.
are looking for the perfect job, others are learning how to do their current jobs to perfection. If you're not sure which group you belong to, then it's time to watch some workers doing their jobs perfectly to find out.
Let's
But first,
go.
subscribe to the channel and click the bell. Then
Immer schön
you'll get
liken,
a
abonnieren,
bonus
ihr wisst
yourself.
Bescheid, Leute. Support ist kein Mord.
Look at how this team of cleaners works together like a well-oiled machine and cleans the floor with
Ey,
the
die sind
speed
wie
of a
eine
tsunami.
Welle, machen die das. Wie ein Tsunami. Okay, krass. Die sind eingespielt. Die
This
Jungs sind
guy is too
eingespielt.
lazy to go back for a second trip, so he grabs all the contents of the van.
Kennt ihr das, wenn
Try
ihr
to
immer
count the number
viel
of
zu
bags
viel
you
Sachen
carry and write
mitnehmt,
the
weil ihr nicht
answer in
zweimal
the
laufen wollt und die Hälfte fällt
You
runter?
don't have to
So ein Ding
try
ist
out
das.
the worksite for this excavator operator because he is the king of gravity.
Ey, ich würde denken, der Typ macht den Bagger am Arsch.
If I were him, I would definitely work in my swim shorts. The way these guys lay concrete perfectly
Krank.
should be the new standard of smoothness.
Die machen das schon
Now
sehr,
let's
sehr
see how a
smooth.
machine does it. Whose is better? Cast your vote in the comments.
Ey, der Typ hat das wie die Maschine gemacht. Genauso gut, wenn nicht sogar besser. Wild.
This man can easily handle a load of 19 bricks weighing 66.5 kilograms on his head. Meanwhile, you're whining about your 50-kilogram wife
76,
hanging around your neck. Seriously?
Nee, 66 Kilo trägt er auf seinen Kopf mit Steinen. Saftig,
You'll never
knaftig.
guess what this truck is carrying. A 40-meter blade from a windmill. This definitely didn't come from AliExpress. This guy was told to unload some pipes, but no one gave him instructions, so he improvised. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who thinks that I am the one.
Er macht
This
das
worker
ganz
has one
clean.
job,
Auf
launching a
Moonwalk angelehnt, auf Michael
20,000
Jackson
ship
angelehnt.
on the water.
Das finde ich auch sehr, sehr krass immer, wenn diese Schiffe ins Wasser
If ninjas
gelassen werden.
peeled
Sieht auch sehr wild
cauliflower,
aus.
This man would be their teacher.
Dass er sich da nicht die Finger abhackt. Was ist das denn? Kohl?
Wanna know what this
Kohlköpfe?
pro is doing right now?
Keiner weiß so genau, was er da macht, aber es sieht heftig aus.
Preparing the asphalt for compaction.
Yo. Yo, wie clean er da drüber rollt.
Look at how
Nice.
flawlessly this guy does his job with his right hand and still uses his left hand to check for mistakes without even waking up.
Ey, der Typ ist wirklich, der ist flawless unterwegs. Der schläft sogar noch. Der macht's beim Schlafen. Der macht einfach nur so.
After they're done with this rod, they're gonna go hammer a dirt block. I thought for sure these guys were making something for Lord of the Rings until I realized it was a metal fence.
Das sieht echt aus wie bei Herr der Ringe, wenn dieser Ring gegossen
Celsius.
wird immer. Aber das wird ein Gartenzaun.
The work itself isn't the hardest part of the job for this crew. It's dismantling the scaffolding after they're done. Man, they have nerves of steel. This guy's found a unique way of making money without even looking up from his favorite apple. His friends call him
Schau mal, wie der
Wide
arbeitet.
Shoulder Jeff.
Er chillt komplett sein Leben.
This is why the generation that grew up on Tetris is way cooler than the one that grew up on Minecraft.
Wow. Das ist schon heftig, wie die das
How do
koordinieren.
they get out of the cabs? Think this guy's an idiot for spending the whole morning setting up these bricks? Well, watch to the end and you'll see what a genius he actually is.
Der hat das so gemacht, dass sie wahrscheinlich perfekt fallen jetzt auch gleich. Das hört sich auf alle, also es hört sich allein schon satisfying an, die Dinger. Wie er sich freut. Und jetzt. Boah! Crazy!
Want to know how
Krank,
to earn $40,000 and
Wie das so
work just 2
reinflippt.
days a year? Every 6 months, climber Kevin Schmidt climbs to the top of a 457-meter
Der
television
Kevin Schmidt?
tower to change the light bulb. That sounds like the easiest money in the world, but you still won't catch me up there.
Alter, wie weit oben? Was ist das denn für
If I
ein
had known that
Turm?
cleaning a fence could be so easy, I
oben
wouldn't
ist
have
das
wasted
denn?
a year promising my girlfriend that I'd get around to it.
Was macht er denn da für ein Mittel drauf, dass es auf einmal wieder so hell wird? Krass.
This current is powerful enough to level an entire city, but not enough to take out this determined driver and his 10-ton truck.
Bro, was?
Someone must have really needed those logs.
Was ist das denn für ein LKW,
What's
Alter?
heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of styrofoam? Well, it doesn't matter when this worker can stack styrofoam in such symmetrical
Ja gut,
stacks.
Styropor wiegt ja jetzt nicht so viel, aber trotzdem krass, wie das aussieht.
How many hits do you think it would take to demolish such a huge structure? Wrong.
Ah,
Just
mit der
one when the
Abrisskugel.
pros do it.
Die machen das mit der Abrissbirne. Boah. Krass.
This guy's mom never told him not to throw food, and this is what came of it.
So, weiter geht's. Er wirft die Pizza da überall rum.
First, try
Man
to
darf
count
nicht
how
mit
many
Essen
bricks this
spielen,
guy's
Junge.
carrying, and then answer the most important question. How are they staying on his back?
Alter. Also wenn der Kerl keine Nackenschmerzen hat, weiß ich
How
auch
many
nicht.
people does it take to cover a 25-meter perfectly round grain bin pad with concrete? Just 11, but they're fully in sync.
Boah, die Jungs geben alles. Das ist richtig deren Mission. Aber sehr, sehr clean geworden. Sehr, sehr clean.
I bet you've never seen such a lazy shark.
Der Hai, er will einfach da noch die Fische essen. Lass den doch chillen. Lass den Hai doch ein bisschen chillen, Bro.
Hey, this isn't a buffet. Watch how these fearless workers climb nearly 300-meter high power lines. And this is how they get down.
Yo. Hä?
What do they do when they have to go to the bathroom? This is how wind farm generators are
Wie machen die
assembled
das denn?
123 meters in the air.
Auch heftig, da oben zu stehen. Okay, die sind natürlich so, ne,
How long
haben
does
sich
it take you
befestigt,
to
aber
gut a
trotzdem.
fish? An hour? Well,
Heftig.
this guy can do it in 10 seconds.
Er braucht 10 Sekunden, um einen Fisch zu filetieren. Krank.
In Cairo, it only takes one person to deliver a whole batch of fresh bread from the bakery directly to the store. And the bread is still warm when it gets there. The only thing harder than tearing a sticker off a package is keeping up with this guy as he puts them on.
Alter, der Typ ist schneller als eine Maschine.
You'll never guess how Vietnamese tactical teams use bamboo in their work.
Einfach japanisches SEK. Mit Bambusrohre.
Are these guys
Auf
really
Ninja
mopping
angelehnt.
the lawn? Well, they're actually tamping down the artificial grass with sand to make it look like the real thing.
Boah, sieht aber gut aus, Digga.
And
Also
now,
ich
for
hab
the
in meinem
first
Garten
time,
auch
you're gonna see
Kunstrasen.
the most effective method of
Kunstrasen
catching tuna in the
vertraut mir.
world. Try to count how many fish they catch in 5 seconds.
Alter, wie kann man so viele Fische angeln? Die werfen das rein und direkt
And
wieder ist
then
einer
how many
dran.
they get in an hour.
Die machen ja
Anyone
nicht
who's
mal
afraid of
Köder
roller
dran.
coasters
Wie geht
should
das?
Definitely not get in this guy's car. How does he not get sick? Mankind has yet to come up with a device capable of splitting a 9-meter rock perfectly in two. But no one told that to these fellas in southern India with nothing but a hammer and a chisel.
Let's go.
Get ready, because you've never seen a more satisfying parking lot in your life.
Okay, also das befriedigendste Einparken aller Zeiten. Wie will er da reinkommen in diese Lücke? Yo. Krass.
Always work smarter, not harder.
Auch sehr wild.
This chef found a way to cook corn chips for the whole city at
Ach
once.
ey, den kennt man doch, den Typen. ist doch dieser türkische Koch da. Der macht immer diese Instagram-Videos, der lacht immer so. Wie heißt der nochmal? Ich weiß nicht.
As long as hungry camels don't follow the smell. Honestly, this operator demolishes a building with an excavator bucket more tenderly than my mother used to cover me with a blanket.
Heftig. Er macht mit einem Bagger nur die Fassade von dem Haus ab. Ohne das Haus aber zu beschädigen. Wild.
You're about to learn how to save a ship from flooding. Just give this guy some time.
Also das Boot hat ein Leck und er schafft es aber irgendwie, das Leck zu stopfen. Weiß zwar nicht, wie er das gemacht hat,
He
aber...
has corks for every hole. What do the horses from Skyrim and excavators in the real world have in common? They are immune to gravity.
Hä? Hä? Was ist das denn für ein Bagger?
I don't know how long it took the bartender to set this up, but I'm prepared to wait as long as it takes if it means I can have this at my next party.
Crazy.
This is one of the largest loads in the world. It's a nuclear reactor weighing 1,048 tons, and it was transported using 2 hydraulic trailers and 10 prime movers. I'm still afraid to transport my bike on the roof of my car. You won't believe how these giant cables are made.
Was?
This guy manually bends dozens of them into one big one.
Habt ihr gesehen, wie fett dieses eine Stahlkabel war? So dick wie ein Mensch. Ach du Heilige.
What could be more difficult than landing a helicopter on the deck of a ship during a storm? Try that next time you lose control.
Boah. Also der Typ, der da liegt, ganz gefährliches Ding.
This man needs just 100 seconds and a small chainsaw to cut down a 100-year-old tree.
Oh, der arme Baum. Der arme riesige Baum, ey. Oh, jetzt ist er tot.
And this is proof that the size of the saw doesn't matter at all if it's in the hands of a professional.
Gut, ich meine, ne, jeder braucht Holz,
Using an
aber...
ordinary hammer, this scientist retrieves a sample of 1,000 degrees Celsius lava as if it were melted cheese.
Crazy.
I don't know what's more impressive, the size of that thing or
Leute.
this guy's trimming skills.
Oh, also das sieht so satisfying
You know what
aus.
happened if you gave him a brush and
Wenn so
took
eine
him to
Hecke
the
so
Great Wall of
geschnitten wird.
China? If the Flash were a bartender, he could open 26 bottles in just 8 seconds.
Alter.
The more you know. So, do you feel sufficiently inspired to find...
Leute, das soll es gewesen sein. Lasst gerne mal ein Like und ein Abo da und dann würde ich sagen, bis dahin, haut rein, Leute, euer iCrimax.